Here at Boingo, I mean, we're one of the leading connectivity providers in the world, right? And we're a major player in 5G, and we are we're providing indoor cellular and Wi-Fi networks in the U.S. We're delivering best-in-class connectivity to all the major airports in the U.S. And right now we're a one-stop shop for 5G services for the transportation industry. So we're offering both public and private 5G networks. And we're partnering with tier one carriers on the public side to deploy their networks inside of these large transportation venues. We actually recently teamed up with AT&T to deploy their 5G Plus in airports coast to coast, including JFK, New York, and Chicago. So we're working with Verizon and T-Mobile to launch their 5G service in airports and transit stations where Boingo manages the network. And today, public cellular is primarily used for consumer use and powering mobile behaviors like entertainment and productivity applications on the go. But social media, streaming services, email, mobile ticketing, from an operations perspective. So a lot of great traction with 5G and working with our carrier partners to deploy on the public network. And then, as I mentioned, we've got private networks as well, and that's extremely important when you think about the operational aspects of a transportation hub, whether that be an airport or whether that be the MTA or Port Authority, and really looking at having your public networks and then all of the security and the ability to own the data and manage the network on the private side. It's a really important piece of the connectivity puzzle. And if you really think about it, the pandemic has driven a lot of the digital transformation and certainly fast-tracked that across all industries. A recent study indicated that 77% of CEOs have actually accelerated their digital transformation plans. I read another study that actually showed that both enterprises and consumers are adopting digital technology at a 5x rate since the pandemic. So, I think that whether it's public 5G or private 5G for enterprises, both the enterprise and the consumers have come to expect that now, and certainly with digital transformation and how quickly that's accelerating and the adoption is moving forward, they expect that low latency, that security, and that those touchless experiences in these iconic transportation hubs and airports that we serve, frankly.